A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Muawiyah radiyallahu anhu reported, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "May yuridillahu bihi khayran yufaqihu fid deen." When Allah wishes good for someone, He bestows upon him the understanding of deen. It was narrated that Anas bin Malik radiyallahu anhu said, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allah has His own people among mankind. They said, O Messenger of Allah, who are they? He sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the people of the Quran, the people of Allah and those who are closest to Him. We all love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We claim to love Him, right? But do we want to get closer to Him? Do we really want to be closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? The most important way to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to know and understand the words of Allah, that is the Quran, meaning to read the Quran, understand it and act upon it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen you to understand the religion and its blessings. وَهَذَا ذِكْرٌ مُبَارَكٌ أَنزَلْنَاهُ. And this, meaning the Quran, is a blessed message which we have sent down. Ar-Rahman, Allama al-Quran, Khalaqa al-Insan. The most merciful taught the Quran, created mankind. Point to be noted over here, even before our physical existence, our creation, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the Quran and mentioned the presence of the Quran in our lives. So think about it. Life with the Quran and life without the Quran. What is the difference? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, can those who know be equal to those who don't know? That is, the status of those who know can never be equal to those who don't know. In fact, it is far above them. It is because of this knowledge that Adam alayhi salam attained a position and the angels prostrated before him. Knowledge. Let us estimate the importance of knowledge. By what blessing did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow upon Adam alayhi salam even before paradise? Yes, it is the blessing of knowledge. So let's gather and learn the Quran and understand it for countless blessings in our lives. For guidance, let's learn the Quran to walk on the right path, to hold tightly to the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to establish a relationship of closeness to Him, for peace in our lives, for honor, and for the best reward. Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, قُلْ بِفَضْلِ اللَّهِ وَبِرَحْمَتِهِ فَبِذَلِكَ فَلْيَفْرَحُوا هُوَ خَيْرٌ مِّمَّا يَجْمَعُونَ. Say, in the bounty of Allah and in His mercy, in that let them rejoice. It is better than what they accumulate. So point to be noted over here that the Quran is a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to us because it is what Allah has bestowed upon us out of His grace and mercy. Not that we deserve it. And this is the greatest blessing of our life. Better than all the things that we collect, far above all the valuable things in this world, the Quran. So we should be happy with this blessing and this privilege that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us in our lives to learn and understand the Quran so we can act upon it. O Allah, we are grateful to You for this blessing. Count us among Your grateful servants and make us among the people of the Quran and make it easy for us to learn the Quran. Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdik ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.